there's more than one person in this office who knows something about real estate. Mitchell, start the show.
Hi, welcome. I'm Brad McFiggin of McFiggin Caterers. Today we're going to be making an old school dessert that we've kind of turned into a new fun way to have a birthday cake or a party cake that's easy, and we flame it. Everyone loves to have a little fire at the end. Instead of putting candles, we're going to flame this with some good old rum. So today we're going to make it very simple. We've got all the ingredients that you can pick up at your local grocery store, and we're going to assemble it, and then we'll catch it on fire at the end. So here we go. Today we're going to start off with a butter cake mix. You can buy it anywhere. We want to make sure that we use a butter mix. We don't like to use the oil mix. It doesn't quite taste the same. So to start the process, we'll go ahead and take 3 tablespoons of butter. We're going to add a half a cup of brown sugar to this and stick it in the oven and let it kind of caramelize, just like you would do when you're making a pineapple upside down cake. I prefer using dark brown sugar. We're looking for that caramelization. We don't want to have to cook it too long. With light brown sugar, sometimes we have to toast it and turn it into a caramel. You don't need to spray this pan. Because we're having the butter and everything in it, will not stick when we pull the cake mix out. So we'll take about a half a cup. Okay. We'll take that pan, we'll stick it into a 350-degree preheated oven, and then we'll start to make our cake batter today. We have a warm saute pan going here. We're going to melt our butter. We're going to take our cake batter. We're going to add it into a clean bowl. We're going to add 1 cup of water. We're going to add 1/3 cup of melted butter. And 3 whole eggs. So we're going to add in our butter. Whisk this all together. Start with the outside, breaking the eggs. Move to the center. We're going to take a baker's spray, use some that has some flour in it. If not, then use a pan and then dust it lightly with flour. We want to make sure that this releases very quickly. Got that nice bubbly caramel effect right here, just like a pineapple upside down cake. Okay, we'll divide that batter into 2, in between 2 of the pans, and stick that into a 350 oven for about 30 to 35 minutes. But everything should be good. This is a 9.5-inch baking pan. It's a pretty normal cake pan. Now while that's cooking, we're going to start the fun part of this. We're going to get a saute pan going. Okay, so we'll take 1 stick of butter, 1 cup of brown sugar, and we'll let that start to slowly cook down. But in the meanwhile, we're going to go ahead and make us a banana cake. So we're going to take some plastic wrap. We're going to place that in the bottom of a pie tin. We're going to take a 1/2 gallon of ice cream. When we're finished with our cake, we're going to take the cake bottom that does not have any of the caramel on it, and we're going to press this on top. And we had spoken before about this will be an easy way for you to assemble this cake and leave it in the freezer until the next time you need to get one out in a hurry, or prepare it the day before, because all the events, we know, time gets away. You can go ahead and cut this while it's still in the carton. It makes it a little easier to work with. Another interesting thing about working over here is that we have a lot of great opportunities in this area for Lake Martin to do parties outside, and this is a great one of those things that we can do on a picnic table also, and everyone loves to see that about dark. Everyone comes out, flame the birthday cake. Everyone gets a nice little slice of ice cream in between. You don't have to worry about scooping it. So we've got our ice cream in there. Like I said, it's just about the whole 1/2 gallon. We don't want to make it too thick. We're going to press that down and we'll stick it in the freezer, okay?
Hey, over here, check out my new lot in Trillium. It's 1.5 acres. It's 188 waterfront feet. It's March. The water is starting to come up, and it is the perfect time time to find your lot and your builder in this very sought after, wonderful neighborhood we all know and love called Trillium. Check it out.
Hey everybody, this is Trey with Crew Lending. We are a division of Goldwater Bank, which means we are fast. We'd love to get you pre-approved and into your amazing dream home at Lake Martin. Call me 205-995-RATE or come see me on the web, 995rate.com. You can fill out your application and by Monday morning you can have it pre-approved out looking for a house with Paige.
Why do people love Trillium? As long as I have been here selling real estate, that's all I hear. Well, number one, they're known for their potluck get-togethers. I have heard that a family will, on their very sought-after flat lot, will throw up a sheet in the middle of the summer and play a movie inviting all the other neighborhood kids to come. So this neighborhood, probably more than any other that I know of, will allow you to come here and retreat and be private if you want, or as community spirited as you feel like being on a given day, whether you're full-time or part-time. Now, this home that I have listed on 100 Catesby Drive is actually under contract after 6 days. Why is it so sought after? Number one, 2 bedrooms on the main level. That means whether you are a small child, a married couple, or maybe you're the grandparent, multi-generations can enjoy this home. Also, it almost is in the back of a really private, almost square slough. So we assume we're going to have less boat traffic since we're off the beaten path, and it's almost like their own private little pond in front of their house. The construction is amazing, built in the early 90s, and the price point was something that the people that had looked for 2 years could not resist. I would love to talk with you about Trillium, and if you have a property in Trillium that you would like to sell, hopefully quickly, please give me a call.
We're Alabama Power Shoreline Management. We're here at Dare Power Park, and we love Lake Martin.
Let's check, see how everything went. Ah, beautiful, beautiful. We have nice golden brown cakes. Brown sugar and caramel, caramelized very, very well. All right, so we wait for the bubbles to start. As soon as the bubbles start, we're going to add about a half a cup of orange juice. And add that to that sauce. And while that's cooking down, we're going to go ahead and start to assemble our cake. Just make sure you use something that's not plastic because we will be applying some heat to the end of this. So we want to make sure that we have a little bit of a rim. There will be some sauce that kind of goes over the top, kind of drapes down. But don't worry, any kind of glass, the heat is not going to be that high that comes off of the cake. Most of the heat will be on the top where it will be flamed. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get our ice cream back out, and we're going to take the bottom piece, the one that doesn't have any butter or caramel. We're going to flip that over nicely. Position it right on top of that ice cream. Okay. And then we're going to take that cake and we're going to put it right onto our pie. We'll pull that off. This cake usually will feed about 12 people, depending on some people like a bigger slice, but usually it's about 12. Okay. Then we're going to take our caramelized top. Okay. Move that to the side. Now we're going to cut our bananas. Our sauce is just about ready. All we're going to do is kind of caramelize these. We'll cut the bananas in half and then in half again. Set them into the sauce. Oh, we don't need to cook these bananas very long. We're just trying to get some sugar on them. And we're going to slowly start making a pinwheel on the top of the cake. Okay. All righty. We'll add a couple of bananas around the edge in case someone wants an extra. Once it starts to come to a boil, we're going to pump in a half a cup. Like I said, hit this with a light. Okay, and we're just going to flame this. There we go. So we get it on the cake. Yeah. All right, Bananas Foster caramel cake.
We
Now that you've had a taste of the food, let's take a walk around Cherokee Bend Bread and Breakfast. This is the atrium that we're walking through right now, very spacious. Has a player, grand piano, nice sitting rooms on both sides, nice couches, very open for catering events, for casual parties, for holidays. We've done about, we've had a seated dinner here for over 70, and we had to move the piano just a little bit, but there's plenty of open space, big dining room on the other side, great big televisions. We've had karaoke, we've had all kinds of fun stuff here. You gotta see the bar. Beautiful, spacious place, decorated greatly, beautiful accompaniments, have nice, this is our Remington on this side, nice motifs, large mirrors everywhere, the beautiful bar, plenty of seating, tons of room. It's one of our favorite places that we come here. Have it all accented also, saddles, beautiful chairs, televisions everywhere, great for watching games, just hanging out and having a great time. This is the honeymoon suite. Has a canopy bed, kind of moves out. Still some of the motif that we had seen in the other rooms. Some of the southwestern, some dream catchers. Flows into a jacuzzi. Step-in jacuzzi also has eat-in capabilities. Set in a little tray. Nice shower. Again, all the showers have overhead, and some of them, like this one, has an alternative shower that you can sit down, wash. All glass. No walls in here, of course. Nice little sitting area. Separate bathroom on the other side. Everyone also has very large screen televisions in every room, of course. A little motif here, little private bar. Again, all marble, nice and sunken in sinks. Some of them, I think just about every one of them we have a different sink in every room now. So now down off to the other hallway, we're going to enter into the presidential suite. Another beautiful Remington in the hallway, one of the largest sculptures around here. Let me get some lights on in here. So we take a walk down memory lane. Some of our great presidents. This is one of the most shocking rooms of all the time. When you come in, you'd never expect to go from such great darker decor into the presidential suite. Everything accented as if you were walking straight into the Oval Office. And look who showed up for dinner. It's Mr. Trump. Say hi, everybody. I hope you guys have had a great time. I have, and I hope to see you soon.